So nice. Well, that was a good catch, wasn't it? Oh my god, I'm having a terrible filming day today. I am not fully convinced by this filming backdrop, and also the fact that my camera right now is balanced on top of a yoga mat because I don't have time to set up my camera properly. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to roll with it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and if you're always here, thank you for coming back, thank you for putting up with me. For today's video, we're going to be having a very quick look at which teams in the NHL this season, the 21-22 season, had the best to worst jerseys. Now this isn't specific jerseys, this is overall which teams I think did the best in terms of their jersey designs down to the worst. So we're ranking 32 to 1. So this is just my opinion, not an expert opinion in any way, just my opinion as someone who likes jerseys and likes to look at pretty things and loves hockey. Let's take a quick look, shall we? So in dead last, number 32, we have the Edmonton Oilers. Their jerseys are the worst. I'm sorry, but they're the worst. The colours are just horrendous. They don't go. They just don't go. I don't love the Oilers as an organisation right now, don't get me wrong, but this is just on jerseys, and year upon year I can't stand them. The 21-22 season was no different. Their logo's kind of ugly, but the colours are just horrendous. Trailing not far behind are the New York Islanders, because once again the colours and the logo are questionable. I am not a fan of any kind of orange and blue combination. I don't think it goes. Orange and black goes. Blue and yellow goes. Orange and blue, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Change your colours. It doesn't go right. Okay. In 30th place, Anaheim. Once again, not a fan of the colour palette. Better than the other two. Not the best, and also not a fan of this new logo. Prefer the old logo that actually looked like a duck. The new one, I still don't understand it. I still don't know what it's meant to be. So I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan of theirs either. The Arizona Coyotes come in at number 29. I'm not sure about that trim. Not entirely sure. The logo's alright, but their old one was better. And yeah, I'm just not entirely sure. For some reason, they remind me of like a Christmas jersey. I don't know why. The trim on it is giving me like Christmas vibes for some reason. I don't understand. Maybe it must be maybe the colour scheme as well, with sort of like the maroon and that. It's very festive, very wintry, but isn't doing it for me. The Chicago Blackhawks. I'm just not a fan. I'm just personally not a fan of their jerseys. I'm not a fan of the organisation as a whole. They weren't going to rank very highly. I have no more to say on the matter. In 27th place, Vancouver. The Vancouver Canucks. I'm not the colour's nice. Don't love Vancouver as an organisation, so their jerseys have negative connotations. In 26th place, Buffalo. However, I don't know if Buffalo's is more to do with the fact that every time I see those jerseys, usually the Leafs are losing to them, because Buffalo always get us. Heritage Classic game, I like their jerseys for that actually, not gonna lie, I did like them. That's probably the only reason that they're in 26th place, is because I actually really like the Heritage Classic ones, but their normal jerseys, they're okay. 25th place, Detroit. The Detroit Red Wings. The iconic logo makes up for it, but the jerseys, they were kind of insignificant this year, not gonna lie. 24, Boston. As I said in a video I made about NHL logos, their old logo and colour palette was so much better than the one now, in my opinion, the more retro look. Much preferred that. Wish it was still that way, basically. In 23rd place, the Philadelphia Flyers. The colours, I'm not a fan of the orange, in case you can't tell. Not a fan of the orange. It's a lot better than the other ones, I guess. Like, the logo's okay. It is what it is. 22nd place, Ottawa. I kind of like their logo. Don't like anything else about them, really. I'm not gonna lie. the Washington Capitals in 21st place. I'm not sure, was the W jersey this year? Was that this year? Because if it was this year, that's why it's as highly ranked as it is, because I really liked that with the big like win on it. If that wasn't this year, I apologise. In 20th place, Calgary Flames. The logo reminds me of the Guildford Flames, the UK team. I know Calgary came first, but as someone living in the UK, all I can see is Guildford, which kind of bumps it down. But I think the logo itself is quite cool, and the colour palette is very fierce, which I like. The St. Louis Blues are in 19th place. The colours are nice, but their Winter Classic jersey, it could have been better. There was more potential there, and I just don't feel like they really explored it. It was, as far as I can remember, it was quite similar to their normal jerseys, so meh. In number 18, Montreal. They made it up this far because their jerseys and them as an organisation are historically iconic in the NHL, but they're the Habs. No more to say. Number 17, Columbus. I don't really have an opinion, so it's like mid-list. Like, I don't really have anything great or really bad to say about them, so they're sitting kind of in the middle here, basically. Pittsburgh in number 16. Don't mind the yellow, love the logo, love Penguins, so that's why you're bumped up so far. However, I have multiple ex-boyfriends who are Penguins fans, and so their logo kind of reminds me of ex-boyfriends. So it could be better. Fully personal reasons, but this is my opinion, guys, and there we are. Number 15, Carolina. Simple but effective. Loved the sort of the canes written across, kind of like a Rangers jersey. Loved that. Like their logo, very simple, gets the job done. I enjoy it. However, I did not like the flag flying thing. I still don't understand it. Didn't enjoy that. It would have been higher up. It would have been in my top 10 if it wasn't for those jerseys. But those jerseys, they put me off. Number 14, the San Jose Sharks. They're only up this high because I like the colours and they have a shark on it, and anything with an animal on it gets ranked up higher in my books, unless it's the Anaheim Ducks because they took the duck off the logo, you see? You see how this works? Number 13, we have Florida. As I said in the other video as well, their old logo was a lot better in my opinion. However, there's something I like about it. Again, it's got an animal in it, so of course it gets bumped up higher. And number 12, Tampa. They may have no jersey history, but they're using Leafs colours, obviously, literally the same colour as the Leafs. But I do like the lightning bolt. Very simple, effective, gets the job done, it's fine, but not in the top 10. In 11th place, New Jersey. They would have been in my top 10 because I love the New Jersey logo, but that New Jersey jersey bumped them out the top 10 for me. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, are jerseys meant to be funny? No, they're meant to look nice. They're very expensive. So that's why they missed out on the top 10. In 10th place, LA. I think they're pretty sexy, you know. I actually really like the colours. Number 10. And number 9, Dallas. I kind of like the neon, controversial opinion, but I kind of liked it. In 8th, we have the Winnipeg Jets. I really like the stripes around here. Don't mind the logo. For another Canadian team, they get ranked the highest, apart from the Leafs in my opinion. And number 7, Vegas. I know it's kind of controversial. I don't like the helmets. However, there's something about Vegas that I just kind of have a real soft spot for, so yeah, they get in there. In number 6, we have the Minnesota Wild, mainly because they're Winter Classic jerseys, which again I hope are from this year. It was, yes. Loved the Winter Classic jersey. Top 5. Number 5, Nashville. They would have been ranked higher, but the Smashville kind of ruined it a little bit for me, although I kind of like it for some reason, just because it's different. But I really like Nashville's colours. Kind of like Nashville as a team for some reason, not gonna lie. And yeah, so they're number 5. Number 4 are the Colorado Avalanche. I love the colour palette. Their logo is vibes. Colorado's somewhere I'd really like to visit. Yeah, number 4. Number 3, the New York Rangers. Iconic, lot of history. Shame about the red, white and blue because it reminds me of the British flag and I like the Scottish flag a lot better. But, a very classic jersey and I do like it. And I'm not sure if it was this year or another year, but their 3rd jersey, which looked very retro, that especially I love. In number 2 and number 1, if you're not counting Toronto in this, is the Seattle Kraken. Love their jerseys, love the palettes. What a start they've had to their jersey history, which hopefully will be a long one. And special shout out to their Pride jersey because that is my favourite Pride jersey I've ever seen. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And in number 1, of course, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs, because I am biased. I am a Leafs fan. I am biased. I don't care. I love it. Especially the Heritage Classic jersey. The Toronto Arenas jersey, loved it, loved it, loved it. The normal jersey, also great. For me, the flip jersey came last because the yellow reminds me of Boston, but I got to put my own team first. So that's my very quick speeding through of my ranking of this season's jerseys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, comment down below what your favourite jersey of this season was, and also follow me on all my social media down below. And I now have to rush off to a dental appointment and a meeting, so that's where I'm off to. I'm very sorry for the camera jumping around everywhere. It's on a yoga mat. Cut me some slack, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll be back next week with more hockey chats from across the pond. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.